Hey everybody out there, how's it going today? Just thought I'd check in this afternoon. It is a Friday afternoon here. And so, just share a quick update with you. Hope you can hear me because of the road noise. I'm parked at a little roadside park here with a bunch of cars going in front of me, but smoking his pipe. Thought about saying smoking his pipe. I'm just gonna say I'm smoking his pipe. It's like whose pipe? You know, it's like who's on first base. So this little his bent pipe. I really like this. It's doing really well for me. One thing I've noticed on it, and it's not the pipe, it's me, is I get a little bit of gurgle down in here. It's because now that I'm paying attention, I tongue the bit a lot. Every time I go on my mouth, if I'm clenching it, I'm typically playing with it with my tongue, so I gotta sop up my spit every now and then. So anyway, I was out driving today and decided there's this cigar shop in downtown Tulsa called Classic Cigars, and it's in the Brady district, if Pipe Pappy's wondering. So I'd never been in there before, so I thought I'd run over there, see what all they had. See if they had pipe tobacco and stuff like that. And so I did find some pipe tobacco. They've got a halfway decent sized humidor. And they've got a big smoking lounge with a full bar. So that may be something someplace we need to check out, Pipe Pappy. I didn't go look back in there. I would imagine they had TVs and stuff, but they had full bar and everything back in there. And he said they're typically open till midnight, and on the weekends they're open till 2 in the morning. Not that I want to be there smoking a pipe at 2 in the morning, but... And so, anyway, I go in the humidor, look around, because I had been looking for... Sorry, guys. Some of these Foundry cigars. If you're not familiar with Foundry, they do a whole series of cigars. They came out with a new cigar last year that had like a gear up here. This one has a fuse on it. I don't know whether you can see that. Kind of like almost like a fuse that used to go in your car, or, you know, some type of electronics. And so I've got several of the gears from last year, so I wanted to be sure I get some of these fuses. And I think every year they're going to come out with a new one, and they're going to have some different type of band on there. And so, like, they come out with a humidor. When they announced this cigar this year, they came out with a humidor. The humidor's locked, and you can't get into it. The only way to get into it is to have the gear from the previous year's cigar, which I've got several. And so I thought, you know what, I better pick up 2 or 3 of these with the fuse, because I want to save some of these fuses. Who knows what they're going to do next year. And then I'm kind of wondering if at the end, after, I don't know, several years, they might come out with something where you hook them all together. So anyway, the guy didn't know a whole lot about cigars and stuff. So I had to help him out a little bit, which I find happens a lot when I go into certain places. And so, but what I did find in there is, now asking, so I see the humidor, I go up to the counter and say, you guys carry pipe tobacco? He says, yeah, right over here. See all these jars? Oh, okay. So what about tins? What kind of tins you have? He said, I think I have 1 tin left. 1 tin. And sure enough, they had a little countertop display that originally had probably maybe 4 or 6 little tins in there. I don't even remember what. Stanwell, I think. And he had 1 tin left. But what he did have in bulk that I picked up, if you can see that there, that is some luxury Navy Flake that I've had several people saying that I should probably try, which that's what I've got loaded in his pipe. I've got some of the luxury Navy Flake in there. He had some, if you can see that, guys, that is some of the luxury Bullseye Flake. So I picked up an ounce of each, thought I'd give those guys a try. Those have been highly recommended. And Again, I'm 10 minutes into the navy, the luxury navy flake, and it's doing pretty good. I did see somebody on a video the other day talk about they will talk about a tobacco, but they don't do a tobacco review. I thought, that's pretty good. I can talk about it. I'm not going to do a review on it though. But so far, I'm liking this. We got good smoke output, good body on it. A little bit heavier smoke, it feels like to me. No burn, no strength to it, it doesn't seem like. But, now another thing I found on the way to that shop, let me put those back there. I found this. I'm doing this TL Belknap style. I saw on the corner, let's see if I can put this down, a thrift shop that I'd never been to. And so it was probably, 90% clothes in there. And maybe 5% junk in there, and then 5% dishes and stuff. So I was going through like their dishes looking for something kind of like this. Just a little glass tray. And for reference size, there's the pipe. In the back, it says, made expressly for American Airlines by Hull, China, supplied by Miners and Company, USA. Look at that, USA. Can you guys read that there? Now, another good thing, can you read that? 49 cents. So I got this little glass dish here for 49 cents. So I thought what this would be good for is I could, if I ever need to, I could spread some tobacco out in there to, if it needs to dry a little bit. It's probably an inch deep inside. And again, you saw it compared to the size of a pipe. And I could use it for an ashtray if I need to. And when I'm sitting here in my pickup smoking, a lot of times I'll put my lighter, my tamper, and all that on my center console. And if I bump it a little bit, it rolls off down to the bottom. So I thought while I'm in here, put my Danny Shore Special tamper in there. If I need to, I can put my lighter in there. I could rest my pipe in there if I need to. Pipe cleaners. That'll be good for loading. That way I'm not trying to load over a bag and keep it from going everywhere. I could load over that. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you a couple tobaccos I found. Tell you about my little 50-cent American Airlines China I found. And Navy Flake is smoking really well. So I just got an ounce of each of those since I'd never tried them before. That's definitely one I can buy in bigger quantities and keep it in stock to always have it on hand. And my little, and his pipe. I'm smoking his pipe. Whose pipe? His pipe. And it's smoking really well. I like this guy. I may have to pick up another one or two at some point. So anyway, that's it guys. Just a quick update. Thanks for hanging around, and thanks for everybody who took part in my experiment earlier this week on one of my earlier videos. Thank you very much for taking part of that. I appreciate it very much, and I'll catch y'all next time.